But I never dug a trench. I used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. Then I'd go to town and drink and give the girls a pinch. But I don't think that they ever even noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You'll forgive us, we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish.
Hey guys, this is Hawkeye, and I am here with Fishing Planet from the very beginning. I had created myself a new profile and jumped in as a brand new, never played this game before person, basically, so that I could try to walk you through the first steps to getting into the game, and maybe we can play this game as a new player, because at this point, I'm at level 79, about to go to level 80. I'm pretty darn high up, and many of the people that are joining this game are brand new, and they want to know how to start this game. So I thought it would be a good idea to start off as a new player and see what the heck happens. Looks like there's some other new players, so there are already new people already jumping in this. And when I first played the tutorial, well, that was 11 years ago, and they had an all-new, basically I think it was like a tutorial map that they put us in, but it looks like we're here at Lone Star, so I've not done this before, not even once, not since then at least anyway. But anyway guys, we're going to go ahead and try to go through the tutorial so we can see how everything has to be set up. Yeah, this is definitely Lone Star. I know Lone Star like the back of my hand now. Yeah, Lone Star didn't even exist the first time I played. But we're going to go fishing. This is use W and shift to move forward or walk fast. And it says make your first cast, aim at the ring. There we go. We wait for a fish to bite. Man, this is amazing. Yeah, one of my viewers had asked me, how do you start a new profile? You have to have another email to make it possible. Looks like you got a bluegill as our first catch. He's only at 0.529 pounds. Only 17 cash. Alright, we're going to go ahead and keep him. And we're going to try to catch another fish here. Let me see here. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, bluegill bite pretty readily. Ooh, this one's a little bit bigger. Actually, it's a lot bigger. No, it's not. It's a golden shiner. About the same size, weight-wise. Now let's catch a bigger fish. It says press escape to go to local map and change the fishing spot. Alright, so we are going to select the location pin. We're going to go here to Swampy Exploration Location and go fishing. Alright. Yeah, see, I never got to go through all this when I first played. Everything was all new. The whole game was new. If we hit E, we get worms. And with worms, we can get bigger fish than we can with bread. So we need to go to Z. And we come over here and we select worms. And we go to the yellow pointer in the middle of the bridge, right there. And we turn left and cast our tackle near the water lilies. Float is on the side because the bait hit the bottom, reel the bait in. Decrease the line later to 19 inches. So we hold 0. Yeah, 40 is, okay, we need to go more than that. 19 inches. Zoom in to float by Z. Wait for something to bite. And once it goes under, they've got it. And there we go, trophy white crappie. Now that I did catch in the first tutorial when I did it so many years ago. That was the first trophy I ever caught in that tutorial. And again, we've caught it in this tutorial. Let me get a better look at him. You can get a picture of him if you want to. Yeah, this time I've got a female character. I had a male in the other one. Thought I'd mix things up a little bit. There we go. We'll keep that one. And we've leveled up to level 2. Definitely got a new level much faster than I do currently. That's for darn sure. Yeah, definitely got to a new level than I did before. Let's see, we've got all these opened up. All kinds of monolines and float rod or floats. And new fish keeper, the Float Hut S, Crimson Cobalt, Golden. Ground baits. Alright, it says get profit for fish from your keep net. So open the local map with the escape. And we're going to go ahead and leave. It says don't waste your time, leave the lake to claim your reward. Challenge complete. Lone Star Ranger 1. Enjoy exploring Lone Star Lake and its premises for a certain number of days to complete this challenge. Make sure to catch at least one fish each day. Alright, we're not going to get premium for that. Tight lines, complete the tutorial. So the tutorial is done. And the first steps, it says awesome, you know the basics of float fishing, you'll definitely need these skills throughout the rest of the game. And we got fluoro .008 line as a prize for that. Of course they want you to buy some of the DLCs, easygoing starter pack. We're not going to do that, we're just going to continue on. We're going to go ahead and do the Reel of Fortune, get 1400 credits. This one doesn't have premium like I do with my other ones, so we're going to skip that. Alright, so we don't have any other places that we can go or any places that are locked yet. Lesney Vila will be the next one at level 3 right here. Now originally when I first started, the only lake that was open from the beginning was Mudwater River at level 4. That was the first one. And from there we went to, I believe it was Neherrin. No, it was Emerald Lake, then Neherrin. So things have changed quite a bit. Yeah, so many lakes have opened up since then. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at the missions. See, we got Lone Star Exploration 1. And that's where we need to go. We need to go to Lone Star, back to it. Lone Star doesn't have any license that have to be set up, no travel cost. You'll spend quite a bit of time here in the beginning, guys. It's kind of set up that way. Alright, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and set this up as a private room. And it looks like we have the Christmas event taking place with this one as well. So we might as well take advantage of that, honestly, because now I have that open to me. Before I didn't. 12 Monkeys Demolition Set. That's a nice one, actually. Very nice one. We can't use it, but it's there, and I'm surprised, but they don't have the jukebox there. I guess it's because I'm, just beginning, more than most likely. Let's see, is there anything else I can access at this time? I don't think so. I didn't see any of the other Christmas-related stuff poking out. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and come out here. And let's see, our inventory, we don't have much. We can do some shopping. But we don't have a lot of baits available to us. We have red worms, which we can get for free. We already got some. We only got a level 8 hook. Let's see here. We've got terminal tackle. We got simple hooks. We can go up to a 6. Honestly, I think I might go ahead and buy those. Let's see. Anything else we can go? I don't think we can get any lures yet. Nope, no lures. We can get some glasses if we have bay coins. Fish Hut XS if we needed it. What do we have here? Let me go ahead and see. We already have that, so we don't need that. Yeah, we don't have a whole lot right now. We are really, really at the beginning here, guys. Well, let's see if we can't get us something a little bit bigger. If we can get us a spotted bass, that would be awesome. Yeah, alright guys, I just discovered that when we came back, actually we started at 5 a.m., so we need to move forward in the day because we're at one of the low points for catching these guys. So let's go ahead and take it to probably about right here. Well, no, right here. We'll forward time, and we should be able to do better at this point. It's been a long time since I just did some simple float fishing with pole, basically telescopic rod. This is the kind of stuff you used to do when you were real little. At least I did. I had a cane pole. And I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't even aware of what that is. But basically, it's a fishing pole made out of bamboo or like a sugarcane rod. Just has a line attached to it, and you just basically throw it in the water with a bobber on it and a hook, and you catch fish. Nothing fancy, not even a reel. That's as basic as you get when it comes to fishing. This at least has a reel on it. Now we're out of we're out of the tutorial at this point, so things are going to get a little bit more realistic now. but we are getting a bite. And whatever we have is a little bit... There we go, another trophy white crappie, and it's another personal record. Not bad. As big as it seemed to be, I was expecting a spotted bass, honestly. I think trophy white crappies as big as they come here. Yeah, I don't think they come any bigger. There we go. Another bite. Actually, this is as exciting as just as fun as if we were going after big fish, really. Ooh, nice! Red ear sunfish. There you go. These are not all that easy to catch here, honestly. Usually they go much deeper than that. Not bad. And we've leveled up to level 3. Now we've unlocked Lesney Vila. And that's, we've got Jolly Jerkbaits here, we've got Crucian Hunters. I think we might actually be able to take part in the event that's going on right now for the season. Let me see here. I think it opened everything up. Well, at least it opened that up. Let me see here. We've got missions, we got collecting. Yeah, we got the trophy. Pumpkin seed, bluegill, red ear, warmouth. First steps. Already got all that in there. Not too bad. One of the things I would suggest, though, when you start off with this game, you need to spend a lot of time in Lone Star because there's a lot to do here. A lot of the first steps not only take place here, but you can get yourself leveled up a lot quicker here because there's a lot of species here that can really help you level up. Some of which are like the channel catfish, the grass pickerel, and the smallmouth buffalo and a spotted bass especially. These guys can really bring your levels up quickly. But at this point we don't have the gear that we need to get the smallmouth buffalo at the point. But I'm going to see if I can't get something over here and see if we can't progress a little farther. I'm going to check the shop, see if we have any gear that's opened up. Should have something. But right here there's other species that are, generally not over on the other side. Hold on just a minute here. Let me see if I can't change my hook size up. Let's put a 6. And let's go to the shop here. Let's see, we've opened up the oval bobber, some sinkers. Let's see, we got some rods opened up here. Oh, right. We got the Value Spin and we got the Creek Pro feeder rod. That means bottom fishing. And that is going to get you where you need to be if you're going to go after the smallmouth buffalo. Let me go ahead and buy that. I need a little more cash to get to the Value Spin. But let's go ahead and get that one. Let's go to Terminal Tackle. We need some sinkers. And I'm going to go ahead and buy a simple bell. just for now. We did open some bigger hooks. I'm going to get hook number 2. And let's see, what else do we have that we can use to our advantage here? Lines. 2-pound and 3-pound test is the best we have. And the only thing we have at the moment in our inventory is 2-pound test. So we definitely need a little bit bigger here. Let's go ahead and buy this 3-pound test. Now that we've got that, we already have a new rod. Oh shoot, we can only carry one at the moment. We can, however, get the Hobby Gear rod carrier, which means we can carry more than one rod. There we go. Well, we're going to have to go back up to the main map, but that's not a big deal. We'll go ahead and get that set up, but basically we can carry 2 rods at this point. I'm going to carry a bottom rod and a float rod. I can eventually get a spinning rod, but with regards to the smallmouth buffalo, which bring in a lot of XP and cash, that would be more to our advantage. Also, with regards to the catfish, that also affects them. They're definitely bottom feeders, and that will help us. So we're going to go ahead and go with that. So let's go ahead and go back out to the main map. And let's go ahead and go to our inventory. And for the second rod, we're going to go home, and we're going to go ahead and grab the Creek Pro. We're going to put the 3-pound test here. And it looks like we need to get ourselves a reel that makes some sense. And right now we only have one. We've got this one that goes to, let's see, the Callisto XSR, the Mini Spin, and Lodex, and a Crucian Hunter. We can't, those take bait coins. So we're going to have to go with the Mini Spin. That's all we can do at this point. So let's go ahead and go into our home thing here. And we'll set up the Mini Spin here. We go, let's see. Now the Mini Spin goes up to, wait a minute, let's see. Creek Pro 6.5 pound test. Mini Spin 3.4 max drag. But we're going to have to go with this model line. We can't do the Fluoro .008 yet. That's 6-pound test. It's too heavy. Otherwise, we're going to have some serious issues. Now, as far as the sinker, 1.5 ounce. And we shouldn't need any leaders for this, but I'm not sure. We might have to get them, honestly. Let me see here. Yeah, well, I guess we have to have leaders. We've got 2 pound and 2.6 pound. We'll buy that. That way we've got everything set up as appropriate. And we'll go ahead and set up a number 2 hook. Simple bell. And let's see what kind of baits we have available now. There we go. Cheese. Cheese means we can catch catfish. Now we got the candy wax worms available. That's for the event. But many of these are bait coin related. Yeah, we can't go beyond that at this point. Let's go ahead and buy the cheese. And we'll put that there. And I think we need some type of rod pod. No, we don't. Level 5 is what we have to reach to get the first of the rod pods. Level 6. Jeez. Yeah, I really didn't realize it had to go up that high. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in here, guys. I think we got everything we got it set up as best we can at this point. Red worms. Cheese. We have pearl barley. We can purchase pearl barley at this point. Everything else is related to the event. Let's go ahead and jump in here to Lone Star Lake. Alright. Let's go out here. Yeah, we can only use one rod at a time, guys. But this one should be productive. We're going to go ahead and throw this out here. Let's see if we can get us a catfish or a smallmouth buffalo. There we go. Not bad. Right off the bat, guys. Worked like a charm. And whatever this is, it is definitely giving us a little bit of a battle here. There you go. New personal record, channel catfish. Not bad. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, I don't think I really needed the bells, but it does help. Oh, a bluegill. I got a bluegill off of that. Not too bad. Now let me check something here with regards to the species. The smallmouth buffalo, what do they go for? Semolina balls, corn, mayflies, and bloodworms. That has changed. Yeah, I don't think I have any of those available to me. Yeah, pear barley, cheese, red worms, and bread. So I don't think I can get them at this point. Just the channel catfish. If something tells me we need to go to Leslie Villa, we might be able to get some other species that might help us advance further here. Let's see what we got here first, guys. Yep, another young channel catfish, 1.155 pounds. I think we're kind of stuck at this point. We can't advance any further with regards to the gear goes or the bait, unless we use bait coins. So basically, I think what we need to do at this point is we're going to go ahead and stop here. I think we might have to go to Leslie Villa. That's the only thing I can think of at this point. If that's wrong, let me know, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. But for now, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this very first episode for the beginner series. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will be back for more episodes of this. And we're going to continue on with the original series as well, guys, because there's a lot to do there as well. Anyway, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.